Look for the fuse box. What kind of house is this? No, thank you.
The Blackening?
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead. All right, it's as hilarious as it is terrifying. The new horror comedy, The Blackening, brings together an incredible cast of actors and throws them all together in a house with a sinister game, a seducted killer, as well as probability that not all of them will make it out alive.
Wow, that's a lot going on. We're joined by three of the film stars. Pharoah. You're supposed to raise your hand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Melvin Gregg and Antoinette Robertson. Good morning, all three of you. Welcome.
Honor to have you all three here. I have to start off because every time I talk to you, you know I'm from Newport News. I know you're from Chesapeake. But Melvin, you're Portsmouth.
We got 757 in here today.
I had to ask this because both of you are from 757. What was your reference to DC growing up? Did you come up here a lot? Because I know people traveled for field trips, but also did you know each other at all, or were you ever cross paths? I mean, I know 757's a big area. I'm from Newport News. I had never met either of you either, but just curious if you knew each other at all.
We had talked online, but we never had met in person. The first time we met in person was on this film.
Wow.
The first time.
We had like a mutual respect for one another before, and we was like, yo, you from 75? You from 75? Oh, that's crazy. So it was like a love there, but yeah, this is our first time meeting.
And what was DC like for you growing up? Did you guys come up here a lot?
I could say when I was on the road with Charlie, he used to take me up here.
Charlie Murphy?
Yeah, man. Charlie be like,
Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, man, take you on the road with me, man. Tell you something, son, man. Look, man, you look like one of us, man. Real talk. Shame, man. Yeah, so, yo, even me looking at myself is horrifying, man.
Now, Antoinette, you are not from the 757.
I am not.
All right, where are you from?
Of the Bronx.
From the Bronx.
New York.
So I'm not from the Bronx or the 757. So you and I, we're just going to talk just like this. Yeah. So tell me about working with this cast and in this particular movie.
It was a dream to work with all of them. Like, there's so many comedians in this cast that there were no like dull moments at all. Like, they're incredibly talented and so funny. And in between takes, like when we're supposed to be like running and screaming and blood and everything, they're cracking jokes. And I was like, guys, I'm supposed to be crying. Like, this is wild. But yes, it was amazing.
What's great about a film like this is that it genuinely is scary, but also genuinely funny. It's you know, there are moments that genuinely freak you out, and there's a great trailer that Lionsgate released where they show the audience reacting to the movie. And to me, it's just a testament to the communal experience of what horror and comedy, because horror and comedy are both very interesting to me. That's why I always found it interesting when Jordan Peele went into horror, because they both get an interesting reaction from the audience. So I wanted to ask each of you, growing up, was there a film that meant a lot to you in theaters that maybe played like this, that played loud and fun and like almost like a rock concert? What was a theatrical experience that meant a lot to you that people are going to have when they see The Blackening?
Oh, man, there's so many as a kid.
Wow.
I think the one that stands out for me the most as a kid was The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Because just being in the theater and the speakers surrounding you and the bass, when those horror hits hit, they really hit. You feel like, you know, if something's happening behind the characters happening behind you, it's just a different experience. And I feel like we have that here with this horror film.
Definitely.
And then also just being amongst like a crowd is a communal experience, like you said. And it's an experience.
And Antoinette, for you?
I actually, I never really got into horror movies at all. Like, I've always just been terrified. But I caught a glimpse of the Poltergeist.
Oh my God, that movie's PG. It's one of the scariest movies ever.
I know, and for the rest of my life, I have not come near a scary movie. I mean, outside of this, because it's completely different. It's innovative, and it's equal parts comedy and horror.
And Jay, you probably went to the Lynn Haven Theater growing up, right?
I went to the Greenbrier Theater, I went to Lynn Haven, I went to MacArthur Mall.
MacArthur Mall, man.
But I'm gonna tell you, man, yo, Texas Chainsaw, when I saw that in theaters, that messed me up. And the dude with the that was crazy. Also, the movie that scares the heck out of me still, The Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
We don't mess with no spirits. We don't do spirits. Spirits. That's how I look. You know I'm from spirits. We don't mess with spirits.
So real quick before we're out of time, each one of you, what do you hope people take away from a movie like this? We know it's a horror movie that has some humor in it. So what do you hope people take away from this when they see it?
I just hope they enjoy it. There is like a message weaved into there, and there's like very profound conversations that's had, but I just want them to enjoy the movie and feel like it's something that they will want to come back and watch again and tell people about.
Yeah.
I definitely want people to walk away from this and understand that like Black people are not just the best friend or like the token that we can
first one killed in the horror movie.
The first one killed in a
Oh my God, there's a joke about
Exactly.
the joke about him voting for Trump twice. That was like one of the funniest lines.
It's the funniest thing.
I voted for Trump.
Got a Jermaine impression. I just want people to take away that this was, like you're saying, to add to what you're saying, Antoinette, we're not monoliths. There are different types of Black folks across the spectrum, but we all share the same experience at the end of the day. And man, you know, we will survive. You know what I mean? We will survive, and I want people to have fun. And I want people to be a part of something that's innovative, because this has never been done before. So I want people to feel like they have a fresh experience and they're sitting in something special.
Okay.
That's
All right.
Yes.
Well, we are out of time. We could talk to you guys all day, but you know, we're out of time. Representing 757
And
Brooklyn.
718.
Yeah, 718. Brooklyn in the house. Okay, go ahead.
Anybody ever told you look like Brian Gumble?
That's kind of an insult.
Yeah. No,
Brian Gumble has a huge impression.
Brian Gumble gets women, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, I don't know what I can say up here, but you know, because I was fit to say the H word, but I said, yeah, I want them to have jobs. I like these guys.
Thank you for looking out for us. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. There's the information right there on the screen. Thank you.
June 16th, everybody, go to a theater and see this. Support films like this, and incredible comedies and horror films as well. So thank you guys very much for being here. It's a pleasure. Jay, always good to see you. Melvin, Antoinette, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Steve, over to you.
All right, thank you, guys.